Hi, I'm Smokey Robinson. My new album is Gasms, and this is That's So Random. The name Smokey, I got that name when I was probably 3 or 4 years old from my favorite uncle. His name was Uncle Claude. And he was not only my uncle, he was my godfather too. And he used to take me at that point in my life to see cowboy movies. And I loved the cowboys that sang. I loved Roy Rogers and Gene Autry and those guys like that. And he gave me a cowboy name, Smokey Joe. What inspired me to get back into the studio is that I'm always in the studio. I go in the studio. I work because I love the studio. The studio is a part of my life that I love. I love going in and being creative and working on music and songs and that, So I do it all the time. And in fact, this particular album, the Gasms album, it's not like I just started working on it. I've been working on this for at least 5 years. And I hope that every song on that album is a gasm for somebody. Oh boy, I can tell you the worst part about it for me is the fact that there are no records. Records are rare. They're like gold coins or something nowadays, because everything is happening online and downloading and all those things like that. As recording artists, we're not getting paid nearly, not even in the same ballpark what we used to get paid when there were actual physical records. I think that's a downfall to the record business. However, the upside is the fact that when you are recording nowadays, you have so much leeway as to what you can do. You can put every string of the guitar on a separate track if you want to. So that's an advantage as far as I'm concerned. My most popular song would probably be My Girl, because we go overseas and we play concerts there. Sometimes we're in places where 60% of the people, at least in the audience, don't even speak English. And as soon as they hear boom, 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 they know what's going to happen. They jump up, they start singing it verbatim. I've always wanted to be a singer. When we started Motown, because before Barry started Motown, he was our manager and our record producer, and we were with 2 other record companies before he started Motown. The very first record was a record called Got a Job. I got a job. Got a Job came on the radio, and it was just like, oh man, they had said, okay, you graduated with honors, magna cum laude, all that, because I heard it on the radio and I jumped up and I ran out of class. Well, you see, you're talking about many songs for me, man, because I love music and I listen to everyone. So I think one of the most embarrassing vocal moments that I've ever had in my life, I'm listening to Let's Stay Together by Al Green or something like that on the radio. And I'm just singing because I love that song. And I'm just singing it in my car. And we're at a traffic light, and some young people, they were probably in their 20s. There were about 4 or 5 of them in a car next to me. And they let their window down and looked at me and applauded because they recognized who I was. Oh, I'm dancing. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me. And golf, when golf beats my ass that day,